This is George Tandy Jr. and you know I got soul.
Want to start out with your current single, March. It's doing huge things right now, really making an impact on radio.
Yeah.
You know, it's really resonating with people. You know, what does that song mean to you?
March for me is a spiritual sort of call to action, you know, for the sake of love, whether it's romantic or family or self-love, and perseverance over everyday obstacles. It's really, I feel like it pulls emotion out of people. It makes people, it makes me sort of rearrange my perspective when I'm facing obstacles and things like that. So
Right.
I love it.
The song right now, top 5 Urban AC, which is huge for an independent artist. You know, groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Song has such a positive message, and I keep hearing from people who are hearing it for the first time. They love it. It really hits them. You know, they're taken by it. What is the response you're getting from fans who are hearing it for the first time?
You know, the interesting thing is I've been performing the song for so long that I've always gotten a good response. But what makes me excited is that people that I haven't performed for, and they just hear it, like here in New York City, you know what I'm saying? They hear it and I'm getting emails, Facebook messages, Instagram, and people they're sharing personal stories with me based off their experiences. On, I had to pull over and call my husband and tell him it's, you know, we're going to renew our vows and play this song. You know, stuff like that. It's pretty amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, a lot of people are hearing this and hearing you for the first time. They want to know, who is George Tandy Jr.
Yeah.
Want to take it back a little bit to your history. Okay. You know, from South Florida. I was reading you did some open mics and stuff like that down there.
Yeah.
What was it like making a name for yourself? Take us back to there.
It was fun. It's scary at first because if you've ever been to a spoken word venue, everybody has very strong, passionate personalities, and they just get up there with a mic and it's just them and a mic, you know, no music, anything like that. So I was really inspired by that scene because they were able to use words and they were so dynamic to move the crowd without anything else. So I thought maybe if I could get some of that, attach it to the melodies that I was hearing, then I could create something special. And they've been nothing but supportive. You know, even when I got to develop my talent through the spoken word scene.
Right.
It's been amazing.
I also saw in your bio you did some touring as a hip hop dancer. Is that true? Can you talk about that?
Yeah. When I moved to Florida, I got introduced to hip hop choreography and freestyling and stuff like that. And I was taking classes, and then eventually I developed good enough talent to start teaching and choreographing and going on tour. I was on tour with a Dominican artist called Fulanito. It was fun. I got to see the world. I got to see a lot of places.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I was also reading you call your sound soul-ternative. Mm-hmm. What does that mean to you?
A buddy of mine, a musician, a singer-songwriter buddy of mine, he coined the term, and I thought it was amazing. We were playing together a lot. I was like, you know, I'm going to borrow that. You know, I'm going to borrow that term. And for me, what it means is when you listen to the music or when I'm creating music, there's always going to be an element of soul. You're always going to get a piece of my spirit, you know, so that's the soul part. And the alternative part, it really gives me space to experiment with sounds. Since genre lines are sort of getting a little blurry now, I'm able to reach out and pull from like alternative sounds that I like. You know, I like country music, I like classical music. I want to be able to express myself freely with regards to how my song sounds sonically. So
Right.
That's why I use that term.
Cool. And now things are developing rapidly for you. You're building fans. You were just on Steve Harvey's show. That was huge for you.
Casey, I love you, Uncle Steve. I love you a million times.
So as more and more fans are getting to know you and hearing your music, what do you want them to feel when they hear a George Tandy Jr. song?
I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. You know, originally music was used as a form of communication between tribes. You know, music and sound was used as warnings and just as messages. It would carry across distances. People would use sound for that reason, to communicate something important, something that would stick to people's lives. And if I'm able to always make music that reminds someone of a certain point in their life, or is a safe place for people when maybe they're feeling a little, or is just an expression of something that I really went through, whether people like it or not, it's gonna be transparent and honest and come from me.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So, can you tell us about what's coming next from you?
You know, well, we're on this promo tour. I'm going around. I'm performing a lot. I have my album dropping soon. I'm really excited about that. A few weeks here now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I can't stop smiling about it. I'm like a little kid. And I'm just really excited to go around and meet people, meet all the people that have been supporting me, you know, retweeting my video and all the radio stations playing, and, you know, just get to really start these dialogues based around the music that we've created and the movement that Red Star's created.
Right. Who have you had a chance to work with on the project?
I was fortunate to be able to work with my dad.
Oh.
That's an interesting experience. Music was my connection to my dad when I was growing up. So I always had this idea that since we didn't live together, when I would listen to his music, he's a jazz keyboardist, a producer. When I would listen to his music, I was like, if my dad is anything like this, you know, then I love my dad. And then if I can create music like this, maybe I'll be able to get closer to him. And he actually helped produce the songs that are on the album, you know, and the song that's out March right now, he helped produce that. So
Right.
it's really interesting. I love it. It's a beautiful experience.
Cool. Final thing for you, I'm just so impressed with what you've been able to do with March, because I follow the Urban AC charts, and it's so rare for a new artist and an indie artist to make such an impact so soon. What's been your key to having such success like that with this single?
To be quite honest, that's Red Star Entertainment. We're a family, and I did my job a long time ago when I recorded the song. So my job is to record the song, make it the best I can, and go out and perform it and sell the song, right? But the team around me, you know, they're just beautiful people, first of all. But to me, they're geniuses as far as business is concerned. Because the priority is the relationship, right, with the person that they're dealing with, and the quality of the music. There's no fluff, there's no other stuff. We're not here trying to impress anybody, you know? And I think that we've been able to be in the right place at the right time. We all have strong faith. We all put out positive energy, and we do the work. We do the work, you know. There's no slacking.
Right.
So I'm very grateful.
It's awesome. I'm really happy for you.
Absolutely, thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
I'm happy to be here, you know. I'm excited to be performing for Soul Village, you know, the 10th anniversary of Soul Village. And I just want everybody to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That'd be great, so we can talk, you know what I'm saying? Team Tandy, at Team Tandy, TEAMTANDY. My website is georgetandyjr.com. I'm on YouTube. Yep.